or especially if you have to have a name with dashes in it or colons. It's a pain, right? I'm lazy. I don't like to work. So here's what we're going to do. Just follow me simply here. It's going to go real easy. I'm going to go to File from the menu. So far, so good? Right? Okay. I'm going to choose Options. That's not a bad idea. And I need the menu called Proofing. I don't know why it's in there. That's what it's called. You have to kind of remember that one. It's called Proofing. And then here is our friend, Autocorrect Options. That's it. That's all we need. We're done. Was that hard? All right, let's do it again. Call out the commands for me. Where do I go first? Okay, File. Options. Proofing. We got some good listeners here. Autocorrect Options. Now, there's a little box in here that says Replace. I am going to use a code of GN in small letters for Greater North Miami, right? Okay, it's something easy to remember, GN. Now, I am going to simply type this in the way I normally do, Greater North Miami Chamber of Commerce. Keith, do you ever add anything onto that?
No.
No? Like Associated of America or anything? No? Okay. Now what are we going to do? We're going to add it to the list. Ladies and gentlemen, we are done. That's it. That's the whole feature. Was that easy? GN space. What word do you want? It's a feature. It's there. Very, very few people know it exists. So what do? We click on File from the menu. We go to Options. And then Proofing. Then we see our autocorrect. Just follow the screen. You replace a code. Now, there's a few things you need to keep in mind about this feature. Number one, you can only do about 2 or 3 sentences. After that won't work, we have to do a different feature. Okay? That's for another day. Also, you want to pick a code that's easy to remember and sensible, like GN, but you do not want to use a code that itself is a word. So let's say that your company is International Associated Companies of America Conglomerated Inc. Right? You don't want to type that, right? So, oh, I'm so smart. I know Norman taught me how to do this. I'm going to put in IN, right? And then every time you tell me IN, it's going to do international, right? But guess what? IN is a word, as is AS or AT. Every single time you type IN in your document, what are you going to get? You're going to get something you don't want. So you don't want to use a code that's a word in itself. You can use a 2-letter, 3-letter code. It doesn't matter. But just be careful with code. But that's actually a pretty cool feature. You can use that very easily. Okay, let us look at Excel, because that's really a lot of fun. And here we go. This is example number 1, and it's TTC. What does TTC stand for? Anybody? That's okay, you don't need to know that. You'll tell me in a minute or two. Okay, so now, I need to split up my names, which are called primary contact, because that's what it was when I imported this data from QuickBooks. Okay, I have names, and they need to be split up. How do I split up the names? Well, I just showed you before how we can do that, and now we're actually going to do it for real. Okay? I would like a volunteer from our listening audience. Do I have a volunteer? Any volunteers who maybe finished eating yet? Or not eating? Come on up. Okay. We have a volunteer. Thank you. Okay, here's the keyboard and the mouse. Go ahead.
Okay, I do what?
Oh, that's right. I guess. Okay, so what we need to do is, the task at hand is we want to split up information from one cell into multiple cells. Okay. So first of all, I need a space to put the data when I'm finished, right? Now, everybody knows how to insert a column. You right-click and you insert a column, right? But there's another little secret I'm going to teach you right now. We can activate the menu by simply tapping the Alt key, A-L-T. A-L-T is your menu key. Tap the Alt key 1 time. See what happens up on top?
Where's the Alt key?
Alt, right here.
Okay.
Yeah, we just tap that. You get all these funny things, ignore them. Most of them are lousy. By the way, just a little history for you. Many years ago, when we used computers, everything was menu-driven. And every single menu, everywhere in the computer, had an underlined letter. You touch the letter you want, and you're there. It was so simple, so easy, so good to use. Microsoft said, you've got to screw this up. So they did. In 2007, they took away all of our menus and gave us ribbons instead, which were a lot harder to use, but that's life. I still know almost all of the old menu commands because I used them for about 400 years. And they're so easy to use. Some of them, we just have to use them. So let's do this again. Turn the menu 1 with the Alt key, just tap it once. Now, if you were the developer, what key would you touch for inserting a row or column? What letter would you touch for insert? I? That sounds good to me. Hit I. Okay, what would you hit for a row as opposed to a column? What letter for a row? Go. Bam, you just inserted a row. Do it again. Alt-IR.
Okay.
Just tap it. Tap, tap, tap. Alt-IR.
Oh.
Yeah, perfect. Do it again. Is this easy? Come on. Alt is the menu. Just tap it. That's it. Insert row. Okay, don't ever reach for your mouse. Insert a row again. Alt-IR. One more time. Let's get some speed on this. Okay, not bad. Okay, now go ahead and insert a column. Go. Thank you. Now I got a place to put my last name. Piece of cake, right? Okay. Now the next thing we're going to do is, I'm not going to show you this just now. Stick around, do the whole feature. What? You get a prize at the end too. I'm not sure about that Corvette though. Okay, I just highlighted all those. We'll do that another day perhaps. Okay, so we selected all the names. You got 15,000 names. You do not want to retype them, right? Okay, so now, where are we going here? Alt-IR, okay. Actually, your prize, you're not going to need this because I got a cheat sheet for you. Okay, you're coming up here. Okay, we've selected all the items. We made a place for our name. Here's what you're going to do. Use your mouse for this, and I want you to click on Data from the menu on top. Just click on Data. Great. Now, if you go down and to the right just a little bit, there is a menu called Text to Columns. Guess what? Here it is. It's usually farther over, but on this screen it's moved over. Text to Columns. Isn't that what we want to do? Okay, by the way, what does TTC stand for?
Text to columns.
Yes! There we go. That's the feature. Text to Columns. That's what I'm going to do. Click on that. That is your friend. Text to Columns. Great. There are 2 ways of splitting text into columns. Delimited and fixed width. Fixed width is great if you have the same number of characters in every cell with the same width. You draw a line between them. It almost never happens. Forget about it. Delimited is a fancy word. I don't like fancy words. Delimited is a fancy word. It means there's a character that you can, a delimiter is a character you can focus on. Okay, so go ahead when we're in delimited and choose Next. Click on Next. Okay, there's no such thing as a tab. I don't even know what it's doing there. It just always comes up. Out of all of these choices, which one is applicable and common to every single name?
Space.
Click on space. There's a space in every name, right? Click on space. Click on finish. Thank you. You can go home. Is that easy? Oh my gosh.
My head is down. Can you do that one more time?
Yeah, we're going to do it 3 times. Okay. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name?
Oh, another.